All right, shalom, shalom. First off, give all praise, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, Bahawa Karkadash, double honors to the apostles and the elders of GMS. Salutes and honors to the elect, all the brothers across the four corners who are enduring in truth and sincerity, the women, the children, the confusion of faith who follow. This man E must be stopped. Okay, we have an article here from the BBC.com dated today, April 27, 2022. It says, nature loss, insatiable greed degrading the land around the world. So that's E to a T. That is his MO, his modus operandi. So let's get this word insatiable. It says incapable of being satisfied or appeased, inordinately greedy, insatiable, ravenous. Like when you're really hungry, you're ravenous. And that's what these elites are. They're ravenous. They're ravenous for the world. They want not only the land, they want the resources. They want you, your soul, your spirit. They want everything, the world, Chico, and everything in it. Not to be satisfied. You cannot satisfy these people. So let's get this Psalm 73, starting at verse 6. It says, therefore, pride compasses about them as a chain, and violence covers them as a garment. They wear it well. It fits them. It's nothing new. It's like every day. Just like you put on a shirt or put on a necklace. That's how violence and that's how pride is to this so-called white man, to this devil, the deceiver, the Diablo. Since their eyes stand out with fatness, they have more than heart could wish. Even though they have abundance, they want more. Even though they have billions and trillions of dollars, they want you to be their slave. They want to kill off the majority of the world, and they want you to take their imprint, the MOTB. They want to own you. They want to be as the Most High. It says human activities are damaging and degrading the lands of the earth in an unsustainable fashion, according to the new UN report. And we know who it's talking about. The earth is given into the hands of the wicked, right? And who is that? That's the so-called white man. He's the one who is control of damaging and degrading all the lands. He's the one. It's not the Hamites in Africa that are destroying the land. It's the so-called white men who are in control in Africa, who are getting them to dig the earth, to dig for the mines, to get the diamonds, to get the cell phone minerals. If he could, this Edomite would squeeze every last drop of natural oil or gas out of the earth, and he wouldn't think twice about it. Says up to 40% of the global terrain has already been devalued, mainly through modern agriculture. So this devil, he he's the one who, you know, chops down the rainforest, who's who's filling up the marshland. Hell, you go back in time, the buffaloes here in America. Gad used the buffalo more than any other animal, and he purposely wiped them out. A food source, a source of bone for weapons, a source of hide for clothing, for teepees, for warmth. And he wiped them out just to spite them, to put them in a bad case. This is the man that we're talking about. It says if nothing changes, then an additional area of land the size of South America will be damaged by 2050. This man must be stopped. And the Most High has got a cake baked for him. He is going to stop him. This is Matthew 24 and 22. It says, except those days should be shortened, there should no flesh be saved. But for the elect's sake, those days shall be shortened. Right. For the elect's sake, the Most High is not going to allow him to destroy this world. We're talking about the same guy who, as the brother always says, invented nuclear energy, and instead of giving it to the world as free energy to light the world, to heat the houses, he made a bomb out of it. The most destructive thing in human history. Could have been the most productive thing in human history, and he made it the most destructive thing in human history. But for the elect, for the ones who sigh and cry for the abominations that are done therein, the Most High is not going to have that happen. It says, but if their lands are restored and protected, they could help contain climate change and species loss, which that's not going to happen. This man, everything that he does is for an alternative motive. It's to support him and his agenda. So-called, what's it called? The climate change or global warming. It's all a ruse. It's a hoax. It's fake. They're trying to push so-called global warming so that when they come in with this ESG score, so that your carbon footprint or your environmental footprint is low, you'll be what's it called? You'll get brownie points, so to speak. But if you driving too much, you using too much gas, or you're not recycling, you're not doing things that help nature, you're not being green, as they say, then you're going to be penalized. It's all control. It's all control at the end of the day. It says the second edition of the Global Land Outlook has been 5 years in the making, and it examines how the world is managing land resources such as soil, water, and biodiversity. The soil, the soil ain't what the soil should be. This is a major focus in the degradation of the lands of the earth. This is a major focus is the degradation of the lands of the earth. This means the actions that are causing the land's overall health to decline become less fertile, store less carbon, and be able to support fewer species. And that's this devil's fault. He doesn't obey none of the laws or the rules, the law, statutes, the commandments of the Bible. So let's get this real quick. This is Leviticus 25. I'm going to start at 2. It says, speaking to the children of Israel and say unto them, when ye come into the land which I give you, then shall the land keep a Sabbath unto the Lord. 6 years shalt thou sow thy field, and 6 years shalt thou prune thy vineyard, and gather it in the fruit thereof, and gather in the fruit thereof. But in the seventh year shall be a Sabbath unto the Lord. But in the seventh year shall be a Sabbath of rest unto the land, and a Sabbath for the Lord. For thou shalt neither sow thy field nor prune thy vineyard. Right, so you're supposed to till the land for 6 years and then give it a rest. till the land for 6 years, and then give it a rest. Okay, if you had a property that's a hundred, let's say it's 100 acres, you would till 50 acres for 6 years, and then give it a rest and go over to the other side, and then till that side for 6 years, or even 1 year. You The point is you're giving it a rest. You can put it in quadrants and switch the quadrants out, but this man doesn't do that. He'll till the land and 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 till the land until the land can give you nothing. Till it has no resources, it has no nutrients to give. That's why the food is so base. Because the land is infertile. That's why back in the day, it took two strong men to carry a, 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 a vine of grapes. Now a toddler can handle it. Why? Because the land isn't at its full strength. Let me see. It says the report outlines the damage that's already been done, but it also offers hopes that improvements in how we manage the land and environment can offer a better future. That's not going to happen. It's not going to happen. It says right now, around half of the world's population is affected by the degradation of our lands. Why? Because this man can never be satisfied. So it's not going to happen. We already came to the conclusion that when he does, the so-called Earth Day, or champions for the world, it's for his own selfish reasons. Let's get Jeremiah. This is Jeremiah 49:9. It says, "If grape gatherers came to thee, would they not leave some gleaning grapes?" Right. So if you had a vineyard full of grapes and you picked your grapes, would you not leave some? Do you need every single grape? This man does. We had a welfare system that you would leave a portion of your grapes in the vineyard for the poor, so they can eat, so that they can feed their family. Not this man. He wants every single grape off the vine. If it hit the ground, I want that too. If a bug was on it, I want that too. He needs everything. It says, if thieves by night, will they destroy until they had enough? Or, yeah, will they destroy till they had enough? If someone broke into your house, will they take everything? No, they don't take everything. They take the valuables, the jewelry, the money, TVs, Xbox, things that they can trade and get intrinsic value. This man come in your house, he want the pillows off your couch, your shoelaces. It's like the Grinch. He even got the roast beast. He take the flour out the cupboard, the dog food. That's what this man is about. That's what his whole plan is about. Owning and controlling everything. The land, the people, the resources, what you do in your daily life. That's why he has all this camera surveillance tracking you. Why you need to know what I'm doing at every hour of the day? What does that have to do with you? What is the purpose? Why you got to know whether I'm at home or I'm at my woman's house? What does that get off for you? But this man needs to know. He needs this information. Matter of fact, let me see if that's what it is. Con. So this is Job 20 and 22. It says, in the fullness of his sufficiency, he should be in straits. Okay, when he think that this New World Order is gonna come to pass, that he's gonna have control of everything, because like I said, he's insatiable, right? He can never be satisfied or appeased. He's greedy. So the scripture says, when he's in the fullness, when his belly is full, when he's not had enough, but he's eating a lot, when he's just about to reach to the apex of his so-called New World Order, when he is at the fullness of his efficiency, he shall be in straits. He's going to go through hard times, right? The Most High is going to overtake him. He's going to surprise him. He's going to upset him. It says that every hand of the wicked shall come upon him. And it's not talking about wicked as in evil. Okay? The Most High is going to overthrow him with the hands and the power, and the spirit of the power of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, through his holy angels, through the men of the Lord. Matter of fact, let's see if we can get this word real quick. Strong's H6001. Imal says, laborer, sufferer, wretched one. Who is the laborer? Who is the one who's putting in this work in this society? We just said that he wants slaves. He wants you. At the end of the day, he wants you. He wants to put his stamp on you. You're a resource to him. You're going to be the laborer. So all the hands of the laborer is going to be at him. He's going to be in straits. It's going to be a revolt, a righteous revolt, starting with the men of the Lord. We're going to take this devil down and throw him into chains where he belongs. The earth wouldn't make it if this didn't happen. What did it say in Second Ezra? Then can I come that was sown with good? Let's get that real quick. I'm gonna actually start back on that one. Let me see. Here we go. This is Second Ezra chapter 4. It says, verse 28. It says, but as concerning the things whereof thou askest me, I will tell thee. For the evil is sown, but the destruction thereof is not yet come. Right? The evil is sown in this man. He's insatiable. You can never have enough. So that's not going to change. It's sown in him. It's bred in him. It's in his blood. But the destruction thereof is not yet to come. The Most High has not made his move yet. It says, if therefore that which is sown be not turned upside down, and if the place where the evil is sown pass not away, then cannot it come that which is sown with good. So if this man doesn't go down, if America doesn't go down, then the kingdom of heaven can never rise. The true worshipers can never get their glory. Yahweh Shai can never get his glory. Fuck us. Yahweh Shai can never get his glory. The Most High would be called a liar. But for all those sakes, this man is going to go down. So with that being said, Lord's word was edifying. I'm going to give all praise, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahawa Karkadash. Double honors to the apostles and the elders of GMS. Salutes and honors to the elect, all the brothers across the four corners who are enduring in truth and sincerity, the women, the children, and the confusion of faith who follow. Shalom.